Welcome everyone. This timeless pick a card is all about what you don't see coming. Option 1, purification. Option 2 is love. And option 3, abundance. You can choose based on the word or the image or just your intuition. Sometimes we feel drawn to an image and that's where our intuition is pointing us to. Other times, as much as we do like a certain image, we feel attracted to a certain kind of image we would not be attracted to otherwise. So don't judge yourself. For some of us, our intuition tells us very quickly, even before clicking on the video. Sometimes just the thumbnail will tell us, and you can just go straight ahead to your timestamp. For others of us, it takes a little bit longer, and the reason why it takes longer is not because it takes longer to tap into our intuition, but it's because of fear of not making the right decision and insecurity, okay? So the first option that your eye goes to, even if you're saying, oh wait, but I don't normally like this kind of image or these kinds of colors, so I don't understand why I'm attracted to this, well, just go there anyway, okay? Or other times you may question yourself, okay, but maybe I'm choosing this card because I really truly love this kind of image or whatever it is. So yeah, that's just a small thing on intuition and how to choose and pick a card that I don't normally talk about. So yeah, this is your reading, and the timestamps are in the description box. If it helps you to choose and take a deep breath, even if it's just to calm down and relax, you can do that with me now. And exhale. It's always good to do this even if throughout your day, okay? It helps to tone down the anxiety and it keeps stress at bay. So the more you can do this breathing during your day, the more you will be equipped to deal with things a lot more calmly. Okay, but anyway, enough rambling in this section of the video today. You can pause the video now if you need more time to choose your pile, and I'll see you at your option. Hey there to all of you who chose this sunflower, beautiful sunflower image with the word purification on it. Wow, okay, so for some reason, looking at this card or entering the energy of this pile, I'm just in a very good mood. Now I know that sounds cliche, looking at the energy of the color yellow, and it reminds us of the sun, and of course one would say this would naturally set anyone into a good frame of mind, right? But there are a lot of other factors that weigh in. I mean, I've used this card before in times where I didn't feel uplifted at all, or the energy around the reading was still heavy. And sometimes looking at a card like this for some time, not immediately, but for some time, will help us get into this mood. So the title of today's pick a card is What Don't You See Coming, or What You Don't See Coming. But for some reason, I'm being called to mention something about, and look at the synchronicity. I actually have this deck standing right next to me, which also has a sunflower. So pile 1, sunflowers may be really significant to you guys at this point in time. For some reason, I am being called to say something about the kind of art that you have on your walls. The kind of art that you have on your walls. Maybe someone is going to give you a sunflower, or maybe someone's going to give you some art piece to put on your wall that's going to be very uplifting once you look at it. Another thing I'm being called to say is, when choosing the artwork that you put on your walls, for some of you, someone gave you something, and although it does look beautiful, there's something about it that doesn't inspire you. And so as beautiful as it may be, it may not be the right fit for you, okay, in your environment. So, and I just heard hand-me-downs. Someone is happy to receive a bunch of artwork for the walls. I'm seeing just artwork for the walls. because someone doesn't have enough money to afford their own. But again, it's better that you have less, but something that you chose. Even if they are hand-me-downs, they're something that you chose. Because sometimes families, they kind of tend to, oh, this used to be in that living room, or this used to be your grandmother's, or this used to be, and for some reason, we sometimes keep those things around, but the energy, even though we love our people, and you know, sometimes we don't, or sometimes we don't connect to people that much, but it's like, oh, okay, this is given to me, I don't have to spend money on this. But it's better almost to have like your walls with nothing, and just a simple something that will, maybe even something that you create could be even better than buying something from someone else. Or, I mean, you get the idea here. So I felt called to say that for whatever reason. The sunflower. So what don't you see coming? And it says purification. Maybe it's been raining a lot, because I am seeing rain droplets, and it seems to be raining there. And these droplets here seem to be falling on a window. So someone maybe has a sunflower right outside their window. Or if you're thinking about planting sunflowers, just plant one right in front of your window. I just heard that. But anyway, something about maybe it's been raining a lot. And so there's this, I'm seeing a metaphor now. Maybe you've been crying, or maybe things have been heavy, gloomy, and I see the sun coming out. It's like the kind of relief and the kind of joy I see you feeling is after a time where you've been feeling sad, emotional, heavy in your feels, and maybe purging a lot through crying. It's been purifying you, okay? And now the energy I see is that when the sky clears up after a long period of dark clouds, and all of a sudden that first sun comes in and hits your face. That's the kind of energy I'm seeing here for you. And I don't think you see this coming, because right now you're still in this gloominess. And so it's saying that what you don't see coming is something to be hopeful about. Okay? Something to be hopeful about. And whatever you're going through, and however much you're crying, it's really purifying you. It's like the more you cry right now, the more you're releasing in terms of stuff that is toxic. Okay, that's it's better that you release it this way. So if anyone tells you not to cry, just find a way of crying anyway. Okay. Journey to wholeness. Yeah, I feel you guys are on this journey to wholeness right now. And part of this process is to, I mean, the very thing that does kickstart this process, to be quite honest, is what I'm getting through here, is one of two things that may be going on with you. It's either a victim mentality and mindset, or you have been an actual victim. Now you will know where you fit in the two categories, because thank goodness not everyone is a victim, but many times people can feel that way. And you know, sometimes it's due to growing pains even. So wherever you fit on that spectrum, it's like there's a sense that you have had to be deconstructed to be put back together in a way that is for your highest good, that is better for you, that will make you the best version of yourself. And had you not experienced whatever this was, whether you faced it with a victim mindset or whether you actually were a victim, at the same time, it was a part of a journey that you had to go through. It was a soul contract for your soul's growth. And so I am seeing the lotus flower at the top of her head there. And so I'm being called to say, actually, let me just do this. I am being called to say that those of you who know will understand why I did that. If you know, you know. But anyway, that lotus flower on her crown chakra or chakra, there is an indication that whatever didn't destroy you really did make you stronger. And it actually pushed you to the point where your crown chakra cracked open and connected to the higher realms. Now, I don't know if this was some form of dissociation that you went through after trauma that forced you to forced you into a spiritual journey, or if this was a result of doing the same thing time and time again and getting the same results but expecting different results. And so there came a point in time where you had no other option but to ascend and to step into higher considerations, higher knowledge, and higher realms. Okay? And so that's where this connection began. Maybe you discovered psychic gifts. And I do see you have a very strong psychic gift of using your intuition, claircognizance, just knowing. It's a knowing. It's just these thoughts come into your mind and they're not yours. You don't know where they come from. You may think they come from you, but they really do come from the divine, from the higher realms. Maybe even from your higher self. That being said, I feel you are on this journey toward wholeness and self-acceptance. And I feel what you need to learn here is unconditional love, or to be in that energy regardless of the lessons or the experiences that you've had, is not carrying any form of low vibration with you. I feel you are the kind of person who turns your challenges into stepping stones instead of, and that is why I see you ascending, because I really do see you on this journey of unconditional love. And it's because you're able to separate things. You're able to realize that just because certain people act a certain way, it doesn't mean everyone's going to do that. So I see if you have been in the victim mindset, I do see you jolting out of that energy because you see it does not serve you. If you have been a victim, you're not allowing yourself to go to that kind of mindset and stagnate there, because it will stagnate you. And then that is when the perpetrators or the energies will win over you. And you're saying, no, I do not accept this. This is how it's going to be. And so this is so interesting because this came out in that reading. This is the only reading you need that I just did recently. So if you want to check that one out, I feel there could be messages for you if you haven't seen that video yet. And the same thing came through. No, this is, you're not going to tell me. I'm telling you this is how it's going to be. So you're no longer just accepting things and rolling over, if that makes sense. And so I see a return of your soul fragments where you may have felt dispersed and disconnected. You're reconnecting to your truth, to yourself, to your soul, what is truly there at the core, and you're no longer allowing anything to move you away from that. Now, for some of you, I'm seeing there could have been some form of addiction, whether it is social media, television, whether it is alcohol or, games or sex, whatever it was. It could even be a certain belief system or overthinking. Whatever you're doing or you were doing addictively was not serving your highest good and was separating you from your soul. So I see you getting rid of anything that, or first of all, what you don't see coming is that you're going to realize that something you have been doing that has been toxic and addictive has been separating you from your soul. And once you come to that realization, you're going to let go of that thing and you're going to start coming back to your soul. I also see for those of you who have a hard time accepting certain people's words or behavior, I see that you're no longer going to be expecting any different from these people. And the minute you accept that they are who they are, I feel what you're going to do is you're going to minimize the time you spend around these people unless you absolutely have to. and you're just going to send them all the love you can. So I see a lot of letting go, and this could be even sad for you, but I see a lot of letting go and allowing people to be on their own journey and not expecting people to be as evolved as you are, or to behave the same way you do, or to follow their heart the same way you do. I see a sense of being patient and tolerant and just letting people go on their journey, and the quicker you do that, the more you will find the people who are on the same journey you are. And as you do this, as you accept others for who they are, you will more easily accept all parts of yourself and who you are. So the more forgiving you are toward yourself, the more forgiving you will be toward others. The more tolerant you are toward others, the more tolerant you will be toward yourself. It's like, it doesn't matter what you start with. What matters is if you have to start regardless, is what I'm seeing here. And so I see a lot of healing of the internal disease in the sense of dis-ease. Whatever you're not at ease with, you will heal. And if you want to see Louise L. Hay, and if you want to go and check out her books, I do have a Amazon storefront that you can find in the description box. And the book that if any book from her, I recommend the one that is there. So you can go ahead and click on the link and you can find it. How she explains so well how our diseases, like physical diseases, are connected to each part of the body and what happens there and how it happens, and the symptoms, how they are connected to the internal psychological dis-ease that is going on inside our minds. And why do we have psychological dis-ease? Look, for various reasons, either because of past trauma, or because of what we observe around us and the fear that instills in us. So the more you can free yourself from fear, the more you will be free from any kind of disease, any kind of holding yourself back, any kind of ego getting in the way and creating unnecessary physical problems, okay? Because there's a lot we don't control, but in trying to control it too much with our minds, and trying to figure it out and come up with solutions that are not there at the moment, instead of letting it go for, and trying to control whatever we can, that creates chaos within our mind, and that chaos in time will create dis-ease. And dis-ease can turn into mental disease, which can then turn into physical disease, or both at the same time. So that's what you don't see coming. Or at least part of it, because I have more cards here. The mother. Okay, for some of you, there's something about your mother that you don't see coming, or that you will become a mother. That's just for some of you. The number 1, a new beginning, a seed to something. A new beginning could also be, in this card here, a new project, a new beginning, a new child, a new pregnancy, or something about your mother. Or something about when you were a baby that your mother is going to tell you about. But we're going to see more about that later. So we have amber, warmth, regeneration, grounding. Okay, now amber has been proven scientifically. It's a resin, right? That when worn by babies, like necklaces, helps with teething, with minimizing the pain from teething. It is also said to help with anxiety and depression. So if you're dealing with anxiety or depression, amber may be a good solution for you. I do normally have amber bracelets in my store on Etsy, but they normally go very, very fast. They normally, as soon as they go on the store, they go really fast. But I will let you guys know when I have the next ones. But anyway, let's go to warmth, regeneration, and grounding. So what I don't think you see coming is whatever process you've been through is a process of regeneration, even though it doesn't feel that way. And it is leading you to this new, fresh beginning where you feel whole again. Now I just noticed the number 33 there. So angel number 33, but also master number 33 is connected to the ascended masters. So something about the ascended masters here is coming through for you. I feel whatever is going on with your crown chakra and the downloaded information that is coming from the higher realms is coming from ascended masters, to whom you are very connected, whether you are aware of this or not. So if you want to look into the ascended masters, go ahead and do that research. Warmth. I also don't think you see coming is the warmth after what has been feeling like a very cold time in your life. And by cold, I don't mean as in the weather and the climate and how your physical body feels. It's the cold when you're feeling left out in the cold, or it's just been cold and so somewhat lifeless, I just heard as well. Grounding. Also, I don't think what you see coming is an opportunity to do some grounding, either by walking around barefoot, or how much doing something with your hands or with your body, such as exercise or pottery or something artistic, but using your hands, not just to scroll on your phone or type on a computer. Like really use your hands to make things or to clean things or to move things around. There's something about maybe helping other people move or helping other people clean their house, or just being active in any way that you can with your body is very grounding here. So exuding warmth and electrical charge, amber was believed by the Chinese to encapsulate the soul of the tiger when it dies. So someone here could be a tiger in the Chinese zodiac. With a rich history, amber was used as a protective talisman. Okay, there you go. So amber is also a protective talisman, dating back to ancient times, technically comprised of tree resin that has been fossilized. Amber is used for grounding higher energies back to earth. Okay, so that aligns with that crown chakra energy. When rubbed, it can become electrically charged, dispelling negativity and igniting desire. So if you've been feeling cold and dull and blue and what's the name for it? And this is even sacral chakra and solar plexus chakra color, same as the sunflower. If you've been feeling somewhat, I heard the word deleted. It will help you to, if you want your electric charge back, if you want to be recharged, if you want to be reignited and inspired. I feel, if you want to feel that flame again, I feel amber will be very helpful, as well as getting some sun or being around sunflowers and having yellow around you, wearing yellow, wearing orange, that kind of thing. And I feel with the sacral chakra here, you may have been I just heard the word frigid. It's not a word that I like at all. But I just heard that you may have felt that way, okay? If there's any word to determine a disconnection from feeling sensual and low libido, I feel that maybe you have been accused of that. And again, I don't like that word. I don't know why, even I never use it. So for someone here that has special significance, I feel you getting your libido back, if you were experiencing creative block, it's going to come back, okay? And I don't think you see this coming because it's either been a very long time, but you've held through it, and your patience and your strength will pay off, okay? I did hear that. I did hear strength. Liberator. Yes, look at that flame up there. You're going to be liberated and freed by the flame and that spark of inspiration. Yes, you're going to be liberated, and I feel the Ascended Masters have something to do with this. Freeing yourselves and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. Okay, this is very specific, okay? If you have been experiencing outmoded beliefs passed on maybe by your mother, okay, but not exclusively so, or you have very negative thought patterns, I feel you're coming into a time where you're finally going to release these negative thought patterns, finally going to free yourself and even other people around you, maybe even your mother, from outdated beliefs. And once you do this, I see you will feel liberated. Now, if you were under the tyranny, the oppression, the suppression, there was another word I wanted to use, but let's just move forward because it all means the same thing. Anyone who was imposing their tyranny over you, anyone who was making you feel constrained, I feel that you're going to find the way out and free yourself from that person, okay? And for a lot of you, and I've seen that a lot here on the channel in the comments, it is a mother figure. Yeah, wild. Oh, look at the difference from, and now we have red. Look at that. So we went from yellow to orange to red, and that is like, it gets intense. Because here's what I'm seeing. There's something about the solar plexus chakra, and I see this as a connection to a person who who was very cold toward you. I'm just seeing it this way. Someone who was very, very cold toward you. And they were dismissive. I'm going to say a bunch of things. It doesn't mean they did all of this to you, but this is the basis. So someone very cold, someone very dismissive, or maybe someone who just was very mean to you, or someone who said really harsh things to you, someone who maybe drained your energy just with their energy, or someone who siphoned your energy just by saying certain things, someone who sucked the life out of you, right? You're setting the record straight now. You're realizing where it's coming from, and you're no longer allowing it. You're saying, no, 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 that's not how it's going to be. This is how it's going to be. And you're going to liberate yourself. You're going to see that you had the power to do this whole time, and now you're going to allow your truth to come out. And that's where I see the wild side, because there's something about your energy that wants to explore more, that wants to be more connected to your body. And you were very disconnected from your body for some reason, because of some sense of fear or insecurity that was instilled by someone else. It could have even been someone else who did something to you physically, okay? And it made you dissociate even from your body or your sensuality. The number 15 is the number of the devil in the tarot. So again, someone very toxic. Possibly, because we do have the number 15 there. But here's the thing. If you join 1 + 5, it will give you Venus. It will give you abundance and love. So there's always the other side of the coin, and there's always a way to turn your challenges into stepping stones. That is how you do it. You can see the negative side of the number 15, and you can go straight to, oh, in tarot, that is da-da-da-da-da. Okay? And I don't like to invoke that name at all. But, you know, we do live in this world, and, you know, energies are here, but I also like to immediately give you the flip side and how to revert that energy and leave it behind you. One thing is to acknowledge it, and another thing is to carry that word and that energy with you wherever you go, and every single day and every single thing. And so in every single thought and word that you say. And so when it is said that you need to stop saying certain things, this is what it means. Or stop overthinking or focusing on the fears. It doesn't really lead you anywhere. And so I see by flipping the coin on this, I see the reverse of this will be a more abundant, loving, prosperous experience in life. Someone here could have Capricorn in their chart. Someone could have Aquarius. You know, Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, which is the energy of liberation, but they are also somewhat ruled by Saturn. So they have two sides to themselves, even though it doesn't come up often. But Aquariuses, especially if they are more on the Capricorn side, could tend to be quite rigid, cold, and what is the word for it? Tyrannical even. If they feel like things have to be their way. Now, I could be talking to Aquariuses here. Please don't shoot the messenger. This is just one possible aspect. It doesn't mean that every single Aquarius will be like this. But again, you may even acknowledge that, yes, I do have my moments. I don't think anyone on this channel following this reading in 27 minutes in is going to be a lost case of a narcissistic tyrant. Not at all. But what I'm saying is that you can even acknowledge that in yourself. If you are a true Aquarius who, you know, knows how to pinpoint things in yourself, you can say, yeah, actually, I am that way. I do tend to try and tell people how things should be done. Yeah, I actually do have a lot of Saturn or Capricorn in my chart, which again, alone does not mean that, or then again, maybe it's not you. Maybe you're dealing with someone like this, okay? So none of this is to judge anyone here or to call anyone out. We all have things about ourselves that are less positive and more toxic, okay? So nothing to worry about, just something to keep in mind in case it helps. If it does not, just let it go and don't if it doesn't resonate. Ooh, change and closing a cycle. We have the number 9 indicating closing a cycle, and the word change, that of course indicates change. For some of you, you don't see a change coming. That could involve moving from a house. And this is interesting. I am seeing the United Kingdom. These houses are very much similar to houses that you can find in the United Kingdom. I also know to an extent, well, to a big extent in New Zealand and in Australia. If there are any other countries, I guess New York and the United States also has this kind of architectural influence. And I did see a lot of moving. When I lived in New York, I did see a lot of people moving constantly and leaving couches outside and people taking couches inside. So there's this very New York vibe to this as well, but I'm seeing cobblestone streets, and I'm seeing an old car. So I see a change in old habits for sure. Maybe a change from a place that you've been living for a very, very long time. And I do see this starts with road travel for some of you. Even if then you go to an airport, you first get your bags in a car. And I'm not seeing any furniture here, or am I? Yes, I do. I see a chair and a lamp, but it's not a lot of furniture if you take any with you. But for some of you, you don't see this change coming. And now again, we have a boat here, so it could be like overseas or across a river maybe. But again, this could be physical or metaphorical or, you know, literal moving places, moving houses, or it could just be metaphorical. But you feel with this light, it's like you have little to guide you, and that little to guide you is your intuition. And so I do see you allowing your intuition to guide you at this point, because it's something about you has learned the difference between ego and intuition. Your ego is normally connected to your thoughts and rationalizing everything and trying to explain everything in a rational way. And your intuition is more connected to how you feel energetically towards something or someone. And so sometimes a combination of the two is very useful, but sometimes people tend to overthink. And let's say a good thing feels good, feeling-wise, intuition-wise, and then the ego tries to explain why it's bad. Either because of past trauma, other people, what they say, or because of what you observe around you. That has nothing to do with you. In other instances, you feel really bad about something, but someone comes in and makes you think otherwise by explaining how that thing can be really good for you. You see? And this creates opposition within you, but you're coming back to a balance here. And I do feel whenever you do experience opposition, you do have a tendency to balance things out. And look, I was talking about turning your obstacles into stepping stones. This is my card for turning obstacles into stepping stones. And so that's another synchronicity right there. Actually, you know what? I don't have the dice out, but I'm going to get it out just because for the sake of synchronicity, a lot of you say, oh, she doesn't shuffle. She doesn't shuffle online. You know, anyway, I know it's because, you know, some of you genuinely, it depends on how you say it, I guess, and how you write it down. Because I do feel the energy that comes through. Sometimes it's really genuine and nicely put. Other times you can see Do you guys see how she does not shuffle into like exclamation marks in red? I mean, guys, I see this, right? I'm reading it. You're talking the she, but I read the comments because ultimately you're meant to share comments, but I see them, right? And so, yeah, she doesn't shuffle on camera because I don't want to waste your guys' time. And, you know, these videos are already quite long. So, yeah, so we have the synchronicities in other ways. But, yeah, I mean, that is, again, to me, this is my turning obstacles into stepping stones. And I think you don't really realize that that's what you've been doing or that's what you're about to do. For some of you, you will be confronted by someone, or something will be mirrored back to you, or you are mirroring something back to someone and putting them, I don't want to say putting them in their place, but kind of showing them what they've been doing to you or to others. Because I do see here something about, it says freeing yourself and others. So you're not just doing this for yourself. I feel you guys don't really realize that you guys are walking mirrors to other people. I don't think you're fully aware of this, of the fact that you reflect other people to themselves. They see themselves through you, the good and the bad. And sometimes they're triggered because they're not always going to like what they see. And you even feel very misunderstood at times because you think, what did I do wrong? Like, I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. I'm just being genuine, authentic, truthful. And why? You don't even know it's something you did, because why is everyone against me? And maybe because you do trigger a lot of people, right? And but it's probably even your purpose to liberate others, and that's your mission here. Who knows? Okay, because I feel, first of all, I feel you've been made conscious of something, or you will be made conscious of something. If this is you, not you who is the walking mirror, and if you don't see yourself in this light, then there could be someone coming into your life who's going to trigger you and make you conscious of something that you're going to feel like it's a confrontation. Now, reverse things if this is you with other people. And, you know, it even could be showing you something about the way you've been manifesting that is bringing things to your life that you don't want. Or maybe you're showing this to someone else. And there could be conflict arising from this because someone does not want to see this, or is in denial, or is not ready for the information, or is not willing to discipline themselves, or whatever, or vice versa. Take it how it resonates. And so someone feels called out. But it's the only way either you or this person can be liberated, right? Is by objectively seeing things the way they are. That's the only way you can then make the changes or do the healing that is needed, is first by acknowledging something. Acknowledging that there's something to heal. And when there is denial of something that is obviously there, it just delays the process of healing. It delays the process of creating abundance in your life and prosperity and bringing in the reality, that you truly want versus the reality that you absolutely don't want but keep manifesting. Because, you know, all that negative thinking can really manifest things that are really, really not the best for you. Or in this case, if this is you reflecting it back to others for them. Now, it could be the case that there is someone in your life who has done this for you or will do this for you, and you will end up doing it for other people as well because you're learning. Or, you know, someone is just going to do this for you, or you're just going to do this for someone. But we all learn this from other people. That's what we're here to do, to learn from each other, to exchange with each other, to love each other, or to learn the heavy lessons with each other. You guys got the bear. Sorry, I had to shake off an insect that was flying in my face. You could have Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo in your chart, but what I see with the bear here really is that you're waking from a spiritual slumber. And that's that separation from your true self, from your soul. And you're beginning anew, and that's number one there. And, you know, it's been said that bears don't really hibernate. Maybe they do sleep more during the winter. Maybe they do hibernate, and maybe some of them don't. I really, really don't know the facts. I haven't observed bears in nature enough to be able to speak fact about hibernation, but I do know that it's like waking up after a long winter here. you know, and again, that coldness, I've seen the coldness of the winter, and you're now waking up from that winter, and the sun is now shining. And when the sun shining is the metaphor for an awakening. It's a spiritual awakening here that's going on for you. And maybe you're going to tell me, oh, but I've been through an awakening before. You can go through many, many awakenings. There's not just one, okay? And so that first movement, that first effort could feel really difficult. You know, you feel maybe heavier, again, metaphorically, could be physically as well, that you put on weight as a consequence of being separated from your true self. It can happen. But you know, it's time to awaken, and it's time to, even if you only do 1 or 2 steps, don't really force yourself into 20, 200, 2,000. You start somewhere, right? Just start with those 2 steps. Tomorrow you'll do maybe 10 steps or 20. The next day maybe you'll do 40, right? And so forth. Same with running. Maybe you start running 2 minutes, then you start running 4 minutes, then you start running. You see where this is going, right? But it's time to awaken, and it's time to move toward that enlightenment. So there is an enlightenment that's going to free you, that is going to, it's like you're stepping into the warmth, and you're stepping into a higher vibration. You're on the cusp of a new direction, and this personal transformation could have taken weeks, months, even years. And it has been tricky at times, maybe because of what has been shown to you. Maybe you saw sides of yourself that you didn't really want to see, that you didn't really want to accept. And you know, sometimes the younger we are, the harder it is for us to accept certain shadows of ourselves, to the point where we even maybe tell people, no, there's no shadow side to me. I'm a good person. And you know what? For mostly that is true. But you know, we do have these sides to ourselves that make us not so good people, you know? And it's in that balance and in wanting to be better and grow that it can feel tricky to see things. But then once you overcome certain things, you see why you needed to go through whatever you needed to go through, why certain things needed to be shown. And, you know, at the beginning, you know, younger people tend to get triggered a lot more than older people, because older people don't take it so personally, and they understand that, you know, this is a part of a process, that the easiest thing other humans can do is judge, even if they're not trying to. And, you know, it has a good part to it, and it has a bad part to it. And the good part is to, because that's how we kind of regulate each other in society. At the same time, some people can take it a bit too far and are very tactless about it, but also sometimes it's just meant to be that way too. But right now you feel like you have no choice, or you will feel this. The winter is waning, the spring is emerging, metaphorically, or for some of you this is actually happening wherever you live in the world, and a new era of transformations is beginning. And so you're yearning to grow, and so that strength has pulled you so far and is going to keep pulling you through. So you're coming out of a time of withdrawal, of feeling lethargic, of feeling heavy, and movement and exercise are going to help you through this physically and spiritually, okay? Whew, another long reading. 5 of Pentacles, yeah, that's that cold, feeling left out in the cold. Wow, the synchronicities in this reading, just in the cards alone. Maybe you were even down financially, or someone left you out in the cold, or you just felt left out in the cold. 7 of Swords, because maybe you were dealing with a lot of lies, betrayal, secrets, narcissistic people, who knows, or maybe your own self-sabotage based on your past or your thoughts or belief systems or behaviors that were sabotaging you. And it could even just be a lack mindset or a victim mentality, or the fact that you were a victim. But it's time to, you've outgrown this energy, and you're coming into an energy of renewed self-love, renewal of your emotions, renewal in your love life, and possibly a new emotional beginning here. Knight of Cups. What you don't see coming is a new beginning in love. Now, this could be someone new. It could be someone already in your energy. They're not being specific about that. What they're saying is there is either someone brand new coming in with a quick offer to jump the friendship part and go straight into romance with you. And for others of you, there's a friend who is turning into more. Like there's a new beginning with this person, but now it's like you're going from a friendship to more. For others of you, you're going from dating to moving in or getting married or whatever this is. There's a new beginning here. For some of you, you're having a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio child. And for others of you, there's a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy around this, besides the other signs that I've seen before for you and someone else or someone else. And for some of you, there's an apology coming through. Either way, this coldness is dissipating and you're coming into warmer energy, more loving energy in your life. And we have King of Swords. Wow, that is just like, okay. So there could be an age gap here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy coming through now. You could be dealing with someone who was very cold in the past and is now coming back to apologize and take things to the next level. Even though they're not the best in romance, they will put their best foot forward now and bring that energy toward you. They've most likely learned something, or they're just willing to now, or they're just ready to. For others of you, you're having like two people come your way. One who is more romantic, one who is more, let's say, in their ego or in their mental energy. Seven of Swords. But I see someone who was deceptive to you in the past is coming in to apologize and take things to the next level. Should you trust this person? I'm not so sure just yet. Two of Earth. There's a decision coming up for you, and it's going to affect your practical life here and your finances. The Magician. This is telling me that you're manifesting a whole new beginning. But again, there's a sense here that Gemini energy, Virgo energy, a new beginning. The advice here is focus on manifesting the life that you want. More than a specific person or an apology or this or that. Just focus on manifesting the things, the life that you want. How do you see your life? And take your focus off anything else that is just a distraction, such as, why did this person lie to me? Why did this person sabotage the connection? Why can they not be more romantic? Why can't I be more? Why is my life always this way? No, just that is all trash. That is lower vibrational thinking. That is a victim mindset. That is all the things, or what if things happen in the same way? What if I get betrayed again? What if I get lied to again? Don't keep yourself in cycles. I do see you deciding. I do see you deciding to choose and choosing the path where you decide what you're manifesting. And it includes none of this nonsense. But you know what you don't see coming? I do see someone who is deceptive to you in the past coming in romantic, but then repeating the deception. Okay, I do see that. But it's like the lesson's coming back for you to decide if you're going to free yourself from that or if you're going to keep putting up with the BS. And I feel, I'm seeing you're choosing new. You're choosing to free yourself. But I also see someone new coming your way, or in a genuinely renewed energy. But you may even think that this is deception. The only way you're going to know is by deciding to manifest the life that you want. In the present tense, as if you already have it, being grateful for already having it, such as, I am so grateful for having this in my life. I'm so grateful for being this way in my life. I'm so grateful that my life is this way. So you can complete the phrase for I am so grateful for this. Okay? That's an example of how you can manifest effectively the things that you truly want versus the things that you don't. But again, you know, temptation's coming back to bite you. I don't like to use that term. Why am I talking like this today? I don't even like the terms that I'm using, so I don't know what kind of energy is coming back here, but it's like it's coming back to bite. I don't talk like this. So yeah, it's like you're going to be tempted to go back into that same cycle with someone or a thought process or just something that was an addiction that you have. But again, that 15 is that devil energy now. Look, same as that 15 there, this 15 is coming up everywhere. You choose if it's a 15 or if it's a 6. If it keeps being this devil energy, or you can turn it into your abundance, or you can keep feeding that devil in the mind. Or you can choose to manifest the positive things. A rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. Yeah, I do see that. Maybe. Well, you're not crossing anyone. Maybe they're trying to cross you, but they're not in luck. But, you know, just get out of this person's way, right? Don't feed the negativity with your thoughts, with your words, with your energy. Don't even answer. Don't even look. Don't think unless, you know, you really have to. But someone here could be a rooster in the Chinese zodiac, and this does not mean that that person who is the rooster is arrogant, boastful. But there could be someone who acts very loud in your life, and they want you to, it says bow, but I want to say they want you to bow down to them, but you're saying no, that's not how it's going to go. And once you do that, you're highly thought of, they start respecting you. Go figure. Surprise. There you go. That's what it means. I was wondering when I was shuffling, what does the rooster and the bow, and it all comes together in the reading. You're liberating yourself, and you're saying like, you know what, actually, you can go and do your noise somewhere else. I need to put a bow in my hair. So maybe a lot of you are thinking about using, you know, how they now wear these cute little big bows in their hair, you know, girls. I'm actually going to try that. It looks really cute. I don't care how old I am. Maybe you're just like, you know what? You go and do your rooster thing over there, and go try to wake someone else up with your arrogance. I'm waking up to the truth. You know, the sun can wake me up. I don't really need you to wake me up. And actually, you know, I've been wanting to try how a bow looks in my hair. I'm going to try the red one. It's like a total change in focus. A total change in focus here. Good energy I'm feeling for you guys and from you guys. Mercury, Gemini, and Virgo energy. That came through very, very strongly. Now we have Virgo. Yeah, you're setting the record straight. You're like, nope, thank you. Excuse me, I have stuff to do. 8. Yeah, you're headed toward your stable prosperity with the number 8 there. You're like, you did a deep dive. You came back. You know what you need to do. You only want meaningful connections in your life, the ones that really allow you to open up to communication, allow you to be your true self, the ones that really contribute to joy in your life rather than sabotaging. And you know what? I also see what you don't see coming is a true opportunity for a very deep, intimately felt chemistry connection of an intimacy is not just sex, but I also see that. But it's just like someone with whom you can communicate on a very deep level and openly in the most raw way, exposing your deeper vulnerability. I do see that happening for you. And this could be with a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius are the signs that I'm seeing here. Also Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio possibly. I'm also seeing Virgo, but I already said that. I think I said all the signs here. Yeah, there's one more card. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. So look, is pride getting in your way? Has it ever? When does pride happen? What are your thoughts on pride? How would you say pride has been getting in your way in your life? If you want to comment in the comment section. Now, you can say, oh no, I have no pride. Just maybe you will find it somewhere. Or just don't dig into it, whatever you want. Whatever helps you release the pride. Because it has been getting in your way. Or you're here to step into someone's life to help them get pride out of the way. Because you may be dealing with someone who is too much in their pride. Full moon in Leo could be a significant time for you. And this is around Aquarius season. Okay? So, I said around Aquarius season. It's in Aquarius season. It's interesting because there was this back and forth in the comments, and I think I got something wrong when I said something. Because last year, I remember the full moons and the new moons. This is very confusing to me still. Obviously, the full moon in Leo is always around Aquarius season because it's the opposite of the sun, right? We get that. But I think it used to be in February last year. And this year, it's still in Aquarius season, but maybe it was in January. Now, please, if you want to come back and comment back and forth with me, by all means do so. I do know a lot about astrology, but I must say this moon thing, I have quite a good grasp on it, but sometimes it's just, maybe I did say something like, this year it's not in January, or this year it's not in Aquarius season, something like that, instead of saying this year it's not in February, or some other month. I can't specify. Just a lot of thoughts go through my mind. I channel a lot. I say a lot of stuff. And so, but again, if pride is leading you to have certain actions in your life or someone else's life. Now, look at this time frame. So somewhere around Aquarius season here, that may be significant to someone. And the sign of Leo as well, even though I think the only sun sign or the only fire sign that came out was Leo, even though we have all this fire energy here. But with Leo, there's a sense of permanence here. And I do feel the energy that you're coming into, or the thing you're triggering in someone else, is the letting go of the pride, so that you can free yourself, or they can free themselves. Or you're freeing yourself from someone who is like this, so that you can go and do your thing. Okay, that is your reading. Almost an hour later. It was a pleasure to read for all of you. Let me know how this resonates for you in the comments section. And if it did not, oh wait, I almost forgot the love portion of the reading. Okay, so what don't you see coming in love? Hand of Cards. Take a chance, a risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, and gambling. So what you don't see coming are options in your love life. And the advice is be strategic and don't show your hand until you've made a decision. But then once you've made the decision, take a chance and risk. Okay, but be strategic in some way. Or someone is coming through as an option, or who has options, who is not showing you that they want to take a chance and a risk here and gamble, that they're being strategic. For some of you, there's a reconciliation coming. For you in love, yeah, it could be this person coming back, but this person could still be a little bit deceptive, who knows? But it's someone from your past returning. So you do have the Seven of Swords here and here, so this is past and future. Past repeating itself. For reconciliation, take the lead. Yeah, again, it's that energy of, no, this is how it's going to go. And look at this. I feel this is you with that torch there, taking the lead. Like, it's in your hands. You should absolutely take charge of the situation. You're going to say how it's going to go, because that's how things are going to progress. I know this is masculine energies, and if you're feminines watching this, you can take the lead in a feminine way by directing the masculine to lead, by telling them what is right for you, and if you don't want to accept it, they can go somewhere else, basically. And now we have another synchronicity coming through with another 3, And angel number 33 of the Ascended Masters came through again. Solar plexus chakra, which is, guess what? Another synchronicity here. Can you imagine how crazy it would be to handpick all these cards from all these decks? Look how many decks I'm using. And being accused of this is crazy. Can you imagine how much time I would be wasting on this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 decks. Right? Can you imagine how crazy it will be to handpick synchronicities from 16 decks? And look at that. It looks like the sun, solar plexus chakra. I wouldn't have time for it. I'm a very busy person. Okay? Again, the synchronicity of the numbers, 33. Okay, I'm not going to uncover that, but it's there. I spoke about the number 33 earlier in the reading. Because you know better now. You know better now. Okay? That's what you don't see coming, is that now you know better. And yeah, you can let pride out of it, but you can still have a healthy level of self-confidence, self-worth, strength, purpose, sitting up straight, and posture in life. Take the lead again. I feel there could also be a strong masculine who's going to let go of their pride and take the lead here. Now I'm seeing Aries energy. And we have the Three of Wands here, so there's something that you're longing for that could be at a distance that you need to direct yourself toward, or that will be directed toward you by a strong masculine energy. Or if you're the strong masculine energy, this is the direction for you. There may be a tower moment here that needs to happen, a crumbling of a faulty foundation based on a surprise, an epiphany, a sudden unexpected event that would lead to the crumbling of a faulty foundation. And if that's what you want, it's coming. Scorpio energy, Uranus energy, and Mars energy. Again, now we have Aquarius, which came out. We have Aries and we have Scorpio. The number 16 could be relevant, the number 7. Seek and you shall find. And seeking, it means going within in this case, because we do have meditation. Virgo energy also came up. Closing a cycle. A faulty foundation that will crumble suddenly, unexpectedly, surprisingly, by way of a dream or an epiphany, a realization, whatever you want to call it, or some important piece of information that makes you go within and seek further information from your higher self. The Emperor twice from 2 different decks, another synchronicity out of 16 decks that I used, several different tarot decks. Okay? How do you make this up? There's a strong sense of direction and a strong masculine energy coming through here. Strength, as I said, the word strong. How do you create that synchronicity? And the number 8 here of the month of August, that is connected to Leo. Okay? So August may be important. Leo season may be important. Strength. So there's a strong bond between you and someone else here. 3-3, Emperor, Emperor. 3-3-4-4 could be 3-3-4-4 could be an important angel number that you need to look up. Progress and discipline. Discipline leading to progress. Socialize and you shall find your divine masculine. Take the lead. Accept the social invitation. Structure yourself. 4 of Wands, leading to fulfillment and bliss of a stable family household life. That is where you're headed. That's what you don't see coming, is for some of you marriage, for some of you stability within your family and household, maybe moving to a new house that brings a lot more bliss. Queen of Swords. Now we have a couple. They're turned their backs to each other, but they are like-minded. They do hold the same energy. Maybe you've been attracting certain people who are cold because something within you is cold within you, or because of whatever trauma that you've been through, and maybe this is something you're looking at. Or this just means that you're like-minded people, even though you may not be looking the same way, you're still a match. Okay, but let's see what else we have. 10 of Cups. So this couple could be, especially back to back, could be a divorce couple, or they were heading to divorce, but I don't see that at all. I see two people, because we have the Ten of Cups and the Four of Wands and the Emperor and all this fire and all this high vibrational energy. I see you either resolving your differences with someone. Finally, they seeing what they're doing. They're going to be confronted and they're making the changes, even though they're trying to not. Someone will tame that beast. Someone will stop the pattern that is addictive. And as much as you may be turning your backs toward each other, you're going to see eye to eye. Or this is someone new coming through for you, who is your true match here, and you don't see this coming back to back. Or this is just someone who you fully trust, that you don't have to be looking at every single thing they're doing because you trust their energy. And there's a telepathy between the two of you. Either way, what you guys don't see coming, ultimately, and I want to focus on this, is ultimate emotional fulfillment on the love front, and family life, a blissful, stable household and family life, and possibly a twin flame connection coming into union that is healed and ready for union. Okay? Whether this is a reconciliation, whether you reconcile with someone else or someone wants to and you don't want to, or whether you reconcile with someone and it works out. Right now, you're very close to achieving your goal, and I don't think you see this coming. That's all, folks. That is your reading, and that has been well over an hour. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Let me know how this resonates for you, and thank you always for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to the channel and to these readings, because it really helps the channel. It helps me bring you more of these, and it motivates us as creators, to be quite honest. The more we see your comments, your likes, it really helps keep us around for you guys if you really like what we're doing. So always express yourselves in as many ways as you can. Also hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads. If you're not being notified, could be that that bell is switched off. And at times, remember to unsubscribe and subscribe again, just in case, you know, at some point someone decides to drop you off the channel. Okay, so that was your reading. It was a pleasure to read for you. Oh, extra content is on Patreon. I also have private services, personal services. Email in the description box if you want to know what those are. They include life purpose reports, readings, energy healings, Feng Shui, and other services. I also have a line of ethical gemstone, natural stone healing bracelets that are also natural and real gold filled, that you can find at my Etsy store. There's a special discount code in the description box. And of course, these are all tools that since the beginning of this channel, you may think that this all just happened at once. It did not. I created products based on people's needs. And you know, even the bracelets took me like a year and a half to bring them to you guys. So it's all carefully curated. I'm not a perfectionist, but I do want to make sure that the things that I'm bringing to you guys are truly, truly helpful and healing. Because at the basis of all this, I am a healer. And I'm rambling today. For some reason, it's talk day, but I feel you guys may need this. And, you know, for so long, my readings have been relatively short. And for some reason, I'm being guided to make longer videos. So I hope these are helpful. Let me know if you like the longer videos. And okay, now I'm going to let you guys go. If you have stuck with me this far. Okay, have a beautiful day. See you next time. Bye. Welcome, everyone. For those of you who chose love, this is your reading. Maybe you chose based on the word, maybe you just liked the image, or maybe you just felt, what is the word for it? Magnetically drawn. Let me just set my bench straight, because I have a bench. Is this called a bench when you, it's not a chair, it goes up and down. Anyway, yeah, let me just sit properly here in a different position because I've been sitting here. Last pile was an hour and something. It was quite a long pile. Love. Okay, I'm trying to, because the pile 2 and pile 3 get shorter and shorter. It's been a theme on my channel. I feel it's meant to be that way because pile 2 and pile 3 normally always get a message in the piles previous to that one, so it would probably get too long. I don't know why I'm feeling the need to explain and ramble here, but I don't feel I do enough of it on the channel, like explaining my process. And some people may not understand it, and so I get comments and then I have to answer in the comments. Anyway, forget my rambles. Love. What don't you see coming? Maybe something about love. Or maybe you really want something to come when it pertains to love. Maybe someone's going to give you flowers. Maybe. What am I picking up with this? Okay, peach color could be significant to you. Maybe you're looking at a peach bikini, peach bag. Maybe you like peaches, or you just like the color peach on flowers. Maybe, you know what, even this color complements your palette or something, or maybe this color here. What is this color, guys? Can you tell me what that color is? Is there a name for that? Crimson, or I don't know, form of pink or Bordeaux, or what is that? Okay, just share. And white. And that sky blue there. So if you're blonde, this sky blue will complement you really well. If you're like more of like an autumn, I feel this peach would complement you. Let me know, guys. Those of you who are into color coding, and share please. And this green, please tell me if you are into color coding, share with us. And especially if you have a channel on this, share your channel, because I want to go see your work and learn from you, because I can't seem to get this right. I may need to go get a course on this, but like in person, because I think with colors you have to really do in person, because one thing is the colors, maybe you're thinking about studying this subject, but one thing is the colors live and another thing is how they work on camera, and you always kind of need to test it on yourself and then test it on camera as well. But you guys go ahead and tell me who this green complements, who this this color complements, and this color and the blue in the sky. So the blue, this color, and the green, okay? And the white as well. Okay. And if you want to include, like, let's say you have dark hair with shades of red and pale skin, and then you have, let's say, blue eyes. How does that work for you? Each one of these colors. Now, if you don't want to go through the trouble, I'm just rambling again. This is just something I'm interested in, and it's just coming up in this reading for some reason. Maybe you guys are looking into it. I know there's a lot of information coming up. Okay, there's something about you're going to find out what colors suit you and how to attract love. Ooh, I see what this is. Your Venus sign. Your Venus sign. Maybe you're learning about your Venus sign, and you're going to uncover something about what you should wear based on your Venus sign that is going to improve your love life. Whether that means improve an existing partnership, improve because Venus is connected to your love life. Yes. So where's your Venus, guys? Go look at your charts and see where your Venus is. Learn about that sign and see how that applies to how you should be dressing in terms of shapes, colors, and styles. There we go. Wow, so much I'm channeling from just the colors and the There's always a reason, guys, why we research certain things or why certain information gets to us, especially us readers, channelers, or me in particular. The things I learn, you know, I was told this once in a reading that was, I think 10 years ago, I'd say. I was working on a platform at the time. I was a ghostwriter. And I remember I got a reading from someone at the time who actually used to interpret my dreams. That's what I went to this particular reader for. And I once asked this reader for a reading about what my future would look like in terms of the work I was doing. And she told me, and I remember I chuckled and I'm like, no, that's not possible. That's crazy. That is so not me. That is just so... Because the kind of content that was on YouTube at the time had really not much to do with me. And so I thought, no, that's ridiculous. And she told me, you're probably going to have a YouTube channel and you're going to use all the things that you've learned and all your skills, all your abilities to in this one thing. And here we have a channel that I didn't remember this reading until fully way into the channel having been created months before. I realized, oh, I am doing a YouTube channel. And so there could be something that you don't expect, maybe from a reading, and you thought, oh no, that's ridiculous. You know, oh, it's ridiculous. And you say, this reading does not resonate at all with me. And you go and see, this was 10 years ago. I had no way to anticipate this whatsoever. And yeah, here we are. So it could be that what you don't see coming is a reading that someone read for you long ago or maybe more recently is actually going to pan out. Okay? That could be the case. And it could have something to do with love. Okay, if you guys want to learn about how to dress for your Venus sign, I am so down to make like a series of that for you guys if you want to. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to do that, and when it feels right, I may start doing it. And if I do it, it's going to be on my other channel, Glow. If you want to follow me there, go ahead. There is, I think, a link in the description, or I may leave a link in the description box if it's not there. Also, for those of you who went looking for my sunstone bracelet, and I mentioned a set of bracelets that I am going to put on the Etsy store, but I just realized that I closed the Etsy store for holidays and I didn't reopen it, and I did not put the set there. There's only one set. So if you want me, just follow me on Etsy, and you want me, not if you want me, if you want those bracelets. You can see them in the previous reading, which is called, This is the Only Reading That You Need. So for some reason, the sunstone is resembling this color here, so you may need that sunstone. And someone in this reading, or yesterday's reading, or maybe you're watching both, and you got the same pile where I show the bracelets, because I only showed the bracelets in that one pile for some reason. There's always a reason. And you could be coming to the same pile, and maybe that set of bracelets is for you. And so, if anything, I'm going to try my best to remind myself to put those bracelets on today on the store for anyone who needs them. And then you can read the description of what they are good for, and they could be meant for you. All right. Either way, love, love, love. Your love life. Wow, so much channeling just with no other cards. And look how many cards we have still to go through. No wonder last reading was like 2 hours, and I may need to charge my battery. No. The last reading was, the last pile was 1 hour and maybe a half or 15. I don't know. Okay, love. For some reason, my mind is a little bit all over the place, but I also believe it's meant to be that way. All of a sudden, I have all this energy in these readings today. First pile had me in a good mood. Your pile, I'm still energetic. This is so not normal in pile number 2 for me, which I'm very, very grateful for. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, universe. Thank you, higher self. You know, thank you, renewed energy. You know what? It's also the first day of spring here today, which is why I went straight to the flowers. Because look, guys, sorry. Look, I'm going to show you guys how many readings. I have another 7, I think, ready for you guys. Look, these are all the piles I have ready for the next readings. Okay? And today I was like, they're all laid out for me. And today I was like, so, which pile am I choosing today? I looked straight at the flowers pile. And I didn't realize why. I didn't ask myself, but now I'm like, oh, it's because it's the first day of spring. Where I am, okay? Doesn't mean that is where you are. But it is also the start of the natural year for everyone around the planet. So, because it is Aries season, Aries is the first sign in the zodiac. I feel Aries does represent spring, even though when you go to the southern hemisphere, things are a little bit turned around, which again don't be too stuck on astrology. That means because you have spring and October Libra season, which is not, it's 7th house energy. It's not new beginnings energy. So, you know, take everything so far and don't stick to anything too much. So yeah, I was wondering why I chose the flowers today, and that's a synchronicity for me. I still surprise myself, and I'm still baffled, even though I know we all have psychic abilities. I think for so long we are unaware that we do, that when we start seeing synchronicities for what they are, we even people who are used to doing this for so long, we still never cease to be amazed. I never cease to be amazed. And I feel that is the energy that you don't see coming, is that you're gonna be in this sense of childlike wonder, as if you're seeing everything for the first time, and you're learning new things, and you're interested in learning, and you're curious, and you're excited about life again. That's the energy that I'm seeing here for you. Okay, another thing I want to say to everyone, if you feel like my energy is too overwhelming, as in a very accelerated, very excited, and you can't really deal with my energy right now, you may want to save this video for later, because it may make more sense to you later, okay? I can't help the energy I am in. I am channeling, so yeah. All right, let me drink some water. I need to breathe. Even like, I'm talking so fast. Excuse my energy today, guys. It's just, my brain is faster than usual. And I already have a very fast brain, but I think it's a good thing in a way. It's just a lot of information is coming through. Full spectrum, yeah. To give you the full spectrum, of course. Chakra system, energy alignment, energy centers coming to the forefront. 26 could be relevant, the number 8. The number 8 came out in pile number 1 quite strongly. 8 is about stable prosperity. I'm seeing strong, stable foundation here, it looks like. I'm seeing roots. I'm seeing the Merkaba. I'm seeing bringing things from the higher, bringing energy and information from the higher realms and grounding it to stabilize it into something long-lasting. For some reason, the lit crown chakra has been coming through yesterday's readings, the only reading you will need reading if you watch that. If not, you may have more information there. But I see you guys as my collective. There's something that you all currently possess. I feel most of you who have been following my channel for the past 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 years, a few months, 1 month, you have learned something about acknowledging, first of all, understanding what your intuition is. I do feel I have explained that in other readings. I could do a short video on that on my other channel, Glow. And I'll share that here with you about the difference between ego, fear, and intuition, love, feeling, right? And I do feel you guys is like, I want to say, like, you got it down. Clap, clap, clap. Applause, not clap, clap, clap. I don't know why I'm feeling so obnoxious coming through today. I apologize for those of you who feel my energy obnoxiously. It's just how I'm coming through today, okay? Bear with me. I am a 5 in numerology. I am ever changing. My energy fluctuates. Anyway, it's meant to be that way because 5 is also about communication, so maybe this is the communication that you need. Take a deep breath, guys. I think I need one. I think you need one too, because I am channeling your energy. But as I was saying, This pile, I feel, not this pile, most of my subscribers, especially if you've been here for longer, and if you've been watching many of my videos, now my energy is calming down for some reason. I feel that maybe your energy used to be more chaotic and now it's calmed down. I feel you have definitely sunken into more peaceful state of being as you have learned to know the difference between your ego and your intuition. I feel for most of you, you are being more led by your intuition, and you're the strongest thing that I see as a psychic gift that is expanding for most of the collective on this channel has been your crown chakra, your claircognizance, your inner knowing, intuition that has been very strong. And you've been acknowledging it, accepting it, and using it very, very, very effectively. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations. You know how they say the mind controls the body? Well, our claircognizance is also very powerful when it comes to all our other psychic abilities. Clairsentience, clairaudience, clairvoyance, right? I see you guys do not realize or don't see coming is the fact that you are fully aligned and you're about to be transported via the Merkaba to your light body, your higher self, and higher dimensions through the crown chakra. And back, and up and down, and back again, and out again, and back again, bringing information, grounding information, getting back out there to get more information, to take information from down here, up there, down here. So it's like you've become this channel, this bridge between earth and heaven, between the lower vibrations and the higher realms. And you guys are powerful channelers and possibly healers, and maybe you are Reiki practitioners, maybe you're energy healers. And you're just learning how to create stability in your life. And what you don't see coming is a lot of stability in your life. The number 26 in more complex numerology, where you're not just using a single digit, let's say 2-digit, 3-digit numerology, 26 represents, and if you want to go check out Ed Peterson's book of numerology, and he explains what the numbers mean and how they're connected to the tarot cards, whatever, the number 26 vibrates the frequency of celebrity, stage, beauty, even though celebrity and beauty don't always have to go hand in hand, okay? It's just the words that come through with the number 26. So for some of you, what you don't see coming is maybe there's a celebrity that's going to fall in love with you, or a model, or someone who was on screen or on stage, or someone who's very well known, famous, something like that. Or maybe you are going to become famous, well known, seen on a stage or a screen, or celebrity, model, actor, that kind of thing. Okay? And people are going to love what you're doing, for those of you who are in that area, in that field, in that line of work, so to speak. Okay. So, energy's calmed down quite a bit. Thank you. You have the village. Yeah, I mean, I see what you don't see coming is a lot of support coming your way. At least the size of a village of people really coming in to support you. I also see it takes a village, and you're going to get that village. Whether it's to raise a child, or support you, or help you in some way, or whatever it is. I see at least a village of people being your followers, your supporters, your fans, your cheerleaders, whatever. There's something here about you inspiring, influencing many people. And the way you inspire people is mostly how you got to the top of that mountain. What you had to do, what you had to go through, and people seeing your worth and how you did this. Now, the number 41 could be relevant. The number 41 is connected to the Ace of Cups in the tarot, so I'm going to say there's a new emotional beginning, a newfound self-love, and the reason why you're getting support from others is because you support yourself and you're attracting that same energy from externally. And you had to learn that lesson of self-love to attract love your way. Now, what I'm seeing here now with the word love is a sense of universal love, and the sense of unconditional love, and the sense of being and moving in that energy of love, embodying love, not expecting it, not limiting it to romance, but living as a loving and in love and spreading the love being and moving with love, making choices from the place of love, because love always wins and love always directs us. And again, that is a direct connection to your intuition. And that is why you're getting the support you're getting. That's why you're inspiring people. And that is why people are following you, are listening to you, are putting you up on a pedestal. That is why you have a platform. That is why you have a stage, or that's why you're on screen or will be. Or maybe you're going to be chosen to be the leader of your village. Now, I don't know what that means for you, literally or metaphorically. Okay, just put it in the context that makes sense to you. As with everything in these readings, rainbow Mayanite is the crystal that you guys got, and it says chakra alignment, synchronicity. If you want to see what I said about synchronicities, go to pile 1. It was filled with them. I used 16 decks in this reading. And, you know, I do have all these other piles ready for other pick cards, so how would I handpick this from 16 to... I don't have the time to do this. Chakra alignment, what does that look like there? Look at the word, look at the two words, chakra alignment. Rainbow, the chakra represents the rainbow. Foundation, yes, another synchronicity. What did I say about a solid, stable foundation? And karma. Okay, that is a new word. I did not mention karma. What about karma? We'll find out later. Maybe something will resonate with that. Getting your karma, living in your dharma. Look at how those colors also synchronize there. Look at that. Another synchronicity. Crazy. Again, as I said, you're going to notice more and more synchronicities the more you are connected. Pile 1 has a message for you. An exceptionally high vibrational crystal, rainbow Mayanite, allows you to face any challenging karmic pattern and pulls out the drudgery of the past that is ingrained in the energetic body. Pulls out the drudgery of the past that is ingrained in the energetic body. Okay. That's what karma means. Challenging karmic patterns. I feel you're ending a karmic cycle. You're being pulled out of the drudgery of past that has been ingrained in the energetic body. Hence why there's chakra alignment. To fully love yourself and to fully accept love in your life and fully attract more love into your life. So what you don't see coming is that you're going to be released from karmic patterns. The past that has been ingrained in your energetic body will be healed, as all emotional traumas on every level will be healed. You will rebuild your foundation for a healthy support system. Look at that. That's why these colors synchronize. I was talking about the village and support system. From the inside out, within and without. The spiritual support system, the physical support system, and your own internal support system. connecting you to your spiritual team, crown chakra, the higher realms. There you go. This crystal can guide you in seeing multiple perspectives, offering many solutions where before you couldn't find any, existing in ultimate alignment with all the chakras. Rainbow Mionite helps you step into your authentic truth. Well done, guys. Well done. Leo, Virgo, Libra energy here could be somewhere strongly in your chart. More specifically, maybe Sun in Leo, Sun in Virgo, or Sun in Libra, or Pluto in Leo, Pluto in Virgo, or Pluto in Libra. Wow. Powerful stuff, guys. Powerful stuff. Yes. Hermit. Yeah, I mean, maybe you have been a hermit. And you're going to understand why. Or maybe you're going to surprise yourself because you're going into hermit mode, something that you didn't used to do before. To find that light within. And what did I say here? From the inside out. Another synchronicity. Look how that light is coming from the inside out. From the sacral chakra, solar plexus energy, and projecting yellow. Yellow was a very big theme in pile 1, yellow and orange. And in this pile, we add the pink, which if you put those all together goes back to this peach color that was drawing my attention at the beginning. Wowzers. Wow. Seek solitude to focus intently on inner life, serves personal creativity. So it's like you're not meant to follow the crowd. You're meant to lead the crowd. And it's lonely at the top. And it's the road less traveled. Because to be a leader, because I feel you're meant to be a leader here, you're not meant to follow anyone. It feels lonely because not everyone can present you the solutions that you need, because you're the one who's meant to figure them out so you can present them to others. You're the person you needed in your life, because you're also meant to be that leader, but you're meant to figure it out from the inside out, from your higher self. And it takes being alone to figure it out, without external noise, external opinions, external input, and distractions. So maybe you withdraw from society initially out of a fear or the negative judgments of others because they didn't understand you. No one was there to help you that you could look at for solutions, so you kind of had to go through that so you could find them on your own. Maybe you felt help was refused to you when you were in need, and so the only way was to seek that solitude. And this has been serving your personal creativity, whether you're aware of this or not. So, if you didn't understand why, this is the explanation. Because you needed to alchemize. And the only way you could alchemize was this way. The only way you could learn how to transmute negative into positive, to transform your life, and to find the solutions you needed to find, and to be the creator you needed to be, and the leader you were meant to be, was to have this time. Alchemy is connected to temperance. Temperance is about patience and divine timing. You could have been asking yourself for a very long time, but I need this to happen. I want this to happen. Why isn't it happening for me right now? Well, because that's not how life goes sometimes. We can manifest all we want, but there are certain processes that have to unfold before the manifestation comes through, or we can choose to manifest differently. Right? We can choose to force manifest something, or we can choose to allow it to flow. And some of us really believe that it takes a long time, and others of us really believe that it doesn't have to take that long. Maybe you believe it does have to take a long time, and that's what you manifest. The number 25 could be relevant, and the number 7. You're definitely on a spiritual path. Virgo could be somewhere strongly in your chart, and Libra, and or, you know what I mean. Whew, okay. Wealthy man. Okay, if you are a man, maybe you're meant to be wealthy. Maybe you are. Or maybe there's something here about a wealthy man in your life. Either in your life now, soon to be, whatever. We're not going to read too much into that energy, but I'm noticing the number 13. That is the number of the death in the tarot. That is Scorpio energy. That is the energy of a death and a rebirth and a total transformation in your life. Some old part of your life is going away and some new part is coming in. Maybe you know someone who wears a suit like that. Libra. Yes, I did see Libra. Another synchronicity. Should I put it up here? Or should I put it... Let's put it here. The idealist. Maybe you're someone who doesn't settle, and you don't settle for a reason. Number 7 coming through again. Angel number 77 could be relevant to you. Harmonious, cooperative, balanced. Rose-colored glasses. You're taking off the rose-colored glasses, but you're also manifesting the rose-colored glasses, the life you see in rose-colored glasses. And we have the rose, pink. So is this saying you can manifest the rose-colored glasses, the kind of life you see through rose-colored glasses, even if it's not in your life yet? That is how powerful you are of a manifestor and an alchemizer. That is the kind of reality you can actually bring into your life. Hummingbird, air energy, more air energy. Now we have Gemini and Aquarius to add to that Libra energy there. You are meant to be a light in other people's life when it's dark. The very light you didn't see around you, but you had to find within you. And you know what? You may not believe this, you may not see this coming, but you're going to find that light within you. Feeling very inspired in these readings today. I'm so grateful for the inspiration. Positive, enthusiastic, and spiritually resourceful. This is who you are. This is what you represent to this village of people. There's this endless well of energy and positivity that is coming out of you that you don't see coming. You maybe also don't see coming all the support and all these people being inspired by you because it's been so lonely for such a long time. But you've learned where to gather that nectar, and you know how to return to those sources daily for nourishment and rejuvenation. And that's what you're meant to teach others. That's how you're meant to guide and lead others. Your connection to flowers and nature is a lot more important and powerful than you may think. You have been exploring your spirituality so much so that I don't think you even realize how much. You've been so enmeshed, you've been so humble. Your ego is completely out of this, and so if you look back and you really look at how far you've come, you're going to be amazed. You've learned to appreciate every single droplet of life, and you've learned to transform your life into a sweeter experience in every moment just by savoring and focusing on the things that you can be grateful for. Maybe you decided to learn something new, to come into balance, to take a class. Maybe I do feel for most of you, your curiosity really led you to this point. Maybe you are someone who really, really loves to learn, and it's paying off. 5 of Wands. Life has thrown many, many challenges your way. Many. Maybe for more than for most people. Competition, challenges, naysayers, jealousy, what have you. It's felt like battle after battle after battle. The Lovers. You've had to make many decisions, many big decisions in your life, and some of them concerning your love life. For some of you, you were put in a competition with someone else, to win someone's heart, and someone had a decision to make, and they put you in a competition, or there was a lot of competition. The Empress, you knew you were the Empress this whole time. Taurus, Libra, Gemini energy coming through. You knew you had it all in you. The wisdom, the love, the abundance, the resourcefulness, the intelligence, the nurturing, everything. It has been in you this whole time, and that's what got you through all these battles. You won all these battles. You know how I know that? Because I'm seeing the Six of Wands in my mind, the victory. But because you're not in your ego, it's being presented to me as the Lovers with that 6 there after that 5 of Wands. Wait, that's how I know. Because to be this Empress, you cannot be in your ego. It's just one thing annuls the other. The Empress is like the opposite of ego. But I'm just looking at the symbol here, so you could be dealing with a lot of ego, masculine ego. Now, another thing I'm seeing that you don't see coming is that there will be people vying for your attention, competing for you as the prize. And you're going to be the one having to make a decision here. So the tables have turned if you were in the opposite situation before, because you've learned to sink into your feminine energy of the receiving, especially if you're a divine feminine. If you're a divine masculine, there's another thing I want to say to you. There's at least a wealthy man here and someone else who are competing for the attention of this feminine. The one who's going to win the competition is the one who is the most organized and masculine in their energy, assertive, leader, knows what they want, and someone this feminine can trust to lead her. So that's a message for the masculines, and that's a message for the feminines. Whoever you are here, that's the message coming through. If you're the masculine, what you don't see coming is that there's competition for this feminine energy who's going to be able to choose. She has options, and maybe you don't see that coming. Four of Swords, but she's in no hurry right now. You're in no hurry if you're this feminine. Take your time to think. Maybe this feminine is still getting over some past hurt, or still processing something on a mental level, still needing to rest and not do anything about this. 7 of Wands, because this feminine feels like she had to, this could be you, this could be the feminine energy you're dealing with, had to deal with a lot of crocodiles who threatened her physically, metaphorically, whatever you want to call it, and made her very defensive, have to stand up for herself. Sometimes she was thrown into the masculine energy and she had to come back to her feminine energy. It's been a process, and so she may not trust you even though you come in with full masculine energy. She may not be able to identify that as healthy yet. But she's very close to, because she's learned to love, accept herself. Now, I could be talking about you if you're the feminine, okay? But I do see very masculine energy coming your way. I do see this as the Emperor because it does add up to the number 4. And this person is financially very well off and very well put together, very organized, very disciplined. They dress smart, they take care of their body, they take care of business, they work hard, and they're strategic, and they also a winner. So we have divine masculine, divine feminine. I just noticed we have the Emperor and the Empress on the table. Messenger of air. There's a message coming through for you, whether written or a phone call. It could even be that someone is visiting you in person, and I see air travel. If this is a visit, it's air travel. And you may become defensive toward this person if you're the feminine. If you're the masculine, this feminine could become defensive toward you. because maybe what they will see in you is the face of another crocodile that they've dealt with before. Or maybe you're going to be seeing the face of a crocodile. And so any red flags will be dealt with through communication. And there is a possibility that there can be, the way that I see this feminine is she changes this masculine's life, where if this masculine carries any red flags, she will have the ability to help this masculine alchemize and fully be the person that she needs this masculine to be, that is for the higher self of the masculine, through communication, effective communication. And we have the Chariot. I see travel. I see accomplishments for you guys. I see travel. I see decisions being made, knowing what the right decision is. You're going to know what the right decision is. This feminine is going to know what the right decision is. Whether you're the masculine, the feminine, you're going to know what the right decision is. And someone's going to make a move. We have the 7 right underneath Libra energy, which is 7th house energy, even though this is a Cancerian card. July may be significant. We do have another 7 here, angel number 77, which also came out in pile 1 or in yesterday's reading. I don't know. But there's air travel and road travel. Someone is definitely going in your direction here. And it's for a partnership. It's for a partnership. We have the Lovers, and when I see the Lovers, I could say this is like a business partnership. It's not. You could end up mixing business with love eventually, but this is a love connection. And it's a higher level soulmate connection. 7 of Water. It can start very confusing, but also fantasy and dreamlike. Like, this is a dream come true. Should I trust this dream? King of Earth. Yes, you can trust it, because this person's coming in with a solid offer if you're the feminine. If you're the masculine, the feminine may be confused toward your intentions, so be very clear in communication and prove to this feminine that you're here to stay. Because this Empress is not settling for like a come and go situation. They don't settle. They don't have time for BS. This Empress can be your lover, your business partner, your friend, everything you need. But you need to be everything to this person. And I see 2 people who can be that to each other. That is a possibility. 2 people can be everything to each other. And that's what I see here. Either way, I see commitment coming your way, stability and wealth, whoever you are. Haystack. It's like finding a needle in a haystack. That's what you don't see coming. And it says karma. Again, 16 decks. How do you find the synchronicity? In 2 different cards from 2 different decks. You will reap what you have sown. Okay? Whatever you put out there, you're getting it back. Whatever someone else put out there, they're getting that back. The Wheel of Fortune is turning again, closing a karmic cycle. Did I not say that? And now we have another synchronicity there. Doesn't that look like a circle? The wheels are turning. And pile 1 has a car, so wheels, and we have wheels on a chariot. So, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. No, I don't think you are going to allow your life to ramble aimlessly. I think that's the end of a cycle of being indecisive. And you know what? If someone was indecisive about you, they're going to get their karma for being indecisive. What you don't see coming is that you're going to finally realize that you are good enough, and actually you're better than that. Full moon in Virgo could be significant. Pisces season. Love life. Heart with a key. Welcoming love and meeting the one. The key to your lock, or the lock to your key, if you know what I mean. Metaphorically, literally, meeting the one. In your love life, you've either met the one or you will, and you don't see this coming. So open your heart, and you're going to get together with the one that is meant for you, your higher level soulmate, your match. Emperor and Empress. Wedding. You're getting married to your higher level soulmate. Or maybe you are already and you're going to realize, wait a second, I've always been with my soulmate. Even though we've been through challenging times, the Five of Wands, twice from 2 different decks, another synchronicity, changes are coming. This is a powerful reading. Fives. This reading has been all about love and about other things, but mostly. You're going to beat the competition. You've overcome the challenges. You turned the challenges into stepping stones. Pile 1 has a reading for you. You moved on, let go whatever was not leading you to more meaningfulness in your life. You, 22 on the clock, you've overcome a confusion, and you decided to share the love and move away from any third-party interferences that may have been blocking your path. This is a love that is based on friendship, but also a healthy level of fantasy. And this card here, I'm looking at this card here, it's telling me that whoever you are together with this person, whatever it is, the love that you share in coming together, putting yourselves in this one heart, like being 2 pieces of the same heart. I feel when, again, the key and lock, I'm seeing here the key and lock, sorry, this is too bright. I see this energy of you coming together, and once you do click together, this beautiful energy radiates and you inspire all these other couples. Look at those couples in the shadows there. Without knowing that you're inspiring all these people just by coming together. So it's like your love is greater than yourselves. It's going to bring a lot of other people together. Big enough as a village of people coming together in love, inspired by your love, vibrating and capturing the vibration of your love. That is so beautiful. So there's more than just the 2 of you when it comes to coming together. It has to do with it will affect and inspire and radiate more love and multiply the love, and other people will pick up on it and feel it. And so I see 9 of Cups, your wishes, your dreams coming true, and even the most selfish dreams that you have when it comes to love, and even being able to be selfish within this connection and not be judged because of that. Because you both get to live your dreams through this relationship, and you don't stop each other. You allow each other your own space. You allow each other to be your own person. So it's a commitment that offers freedom at the same time. 6 of Pentacles, a balanced union, a balanced give and take. No one feels like they're giving more than the other. It's reciprocal, it's mutual, and it's equally dedicated. 2 of Swords, a decision, and I see twins there. I'm sorry, but I do. Twin flame energy. A stalemate and a decision. What is this stalemate and decision about? Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Again, this is a Page of Swords. A need for research. Maybe someone is spying or getting more information, learning about you to make a decision. They're doing this in secret. Maybe you don't know this. But you're about to reach some kind of completion of a cycle, maybe of secrets or low vibration when it comes to love or fears, okay? You're closing that cycle. And once you close that cycle, you will experience the world. Yeah. This is advice. Bring love into the situation. Love is always the answer. Focus on love and you will have your answers. New moon in Aquarius. I'm seeing Aquarius season here. Okay. Could be significant. Last week of January, more specifically. I would say maybe January 20th to be very, very specific. Someone here could have strong Aquarius, but there's a new beginning in love here, and it's more love coming into your life. Okay? But again, someone here, I don't know, could be spying on in secret or interested in you, waiting for the right time to move forward, or waiting for the right time to propose. North Node. Your soulmate is aligned with your life purpose. You either have the same life purpose or your life purposes are complementary. You're meant to work together. 8th house. Deep intimacy, and intimacy is not just sex. Scorpionic energy, which is 8th house energy. Someone could have strong Scorpio here. Someone could have a North Node in Scorpio or the 8th house, very specific. But what I'm seeing here is deep intimacy, deep felt chemistry, intimacy, exchange, very good sexual energy between two people here, and long-lasting energy and prosperity that you create together. Wow. It's like you really locked in with each other. You're not going anywhere after this. That is a beautiful reading. Pile 2. Let me know how that resonates for you. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing. It helps the channel. It helps bring you more. If you ever want to see more content from a creator, just like their stuff, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. You know, all of that sends signals out to the algorithm. So when we receive those signals and when we see things going well, we feel more like there's more reason for us to create. There's a motivation that comes from a need that is expressed, and the only way to express it is if you do all these things as much as possible. So if you'd like extra content, it's on Patreon. Information for that is in the description box. And if you'd like to know about my personal readings and private services, you can find my email in the description box, and I'll send you the list. Also, if you're interested interested in the healing bracelets that I make personally, I infuse and channel energy into them with certain intentions that you can read about in the Etsy store. You can find a description box. You can find a link with a special discount code. You can find out all about each and every bracelet I have there in their own descriptions. Go ahead there and like and follow so that I know that you also like my work there. And you know what? The bracelets are just a physical element to assist in terms of frequency and healing in all other realms, spiritual, mental, physical, everything else that you're doing. That is just to ease up and help magnetize your healing process, your whatever manifestation process you're on here. So it was a pleasure to read for all of you today, and I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Have a wonderful day. Till next time. Bye. Welcome. Option 3, if you chose this card. Abundance, with these beautiful flowers in their natural environment. There's something about seeing a flower and not picking it that's coming up for some reason here. If you see the flowers, don't pick them. They're meant to be there. They're meant to decorate. But if you want to pick them, I guess you can. Maybe pick flowers in the wild instead of buying flowers. I also heard that. But if you want to buy flowers, you can find a discount code for those specially conserved roses. It's called Rose Forever. You can find it in my description box as well. Abundance. Okay, so maybe what you don't see coming is abundance, or maybe this is something you would love to see coming your way. Something about time in nature, or time around flowers, or in a field of flowers. Okay, what don't you see coming? Abundance. Something about dancing as well. Sacral chakra, core of creation. I just heard dance to create, dance to activate your sacral chakra, dance to activate your power of creation. If you're feeling creative block, just dance. I just heard just dance. Okay, that song, Just Dance. Is it Just Dance? Yeah. Core of creation. The number 3, what you don't see coming, progress. Breaking free from creative block and being able to create, reconnecting to your sensuality, to your body, to your libido, feeling alive again. I do feel there's a message in pile 1 for you because a lot of that energy is coming through and was developed in that specific reading. I'm seeing you're going to gain wings. I'm seeing Phoenix rising from the ashes. What you don't see coming is that you thought you were a failure. You thought it was it for you. You thought you had no time for anything else, or you had no more time to do something or make something happen in your life. There is still time. You will rise from the ashes and you're going to surprise yourself and everyone else. There could have been people who knew you, who know you, who thought, well, haven't heard from such and such, so maybe he is not doing that well. And all of a sudden, there you come, bigger and better than before, surprising everyone, shocking some. Okay, beautiful. In a very, very, very nice way, actually. The forest. Being able to see the forest for the trees just came up in my mind, so I'm going to run with that and let you do with that whatever you want. That you don't see coming. Seeing the forest for the trees. The number 36 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 9. I feel closing of a cycle. Closing of a cycle. Something about a forest and flowers. Forest flowers or countryside flowers. 36. The number 36 could be relevant. Adventure, not knowing what's on the other side. Go for it. I just heard go for it. Something about an early memory that you may have in a forest is coming up here. Some of you it's the jungle, the woods, whatever you want to call it, depending on where you are geographically, of course. There's something about you discovering some kind of secret mystical treasure that seems like quite miraculous or once in a blue moon or really impossible. You're going to make it happen. You're going to find something or uncover or discover something magical that you maybe didn't even know existed or was kept secret from you or hidden. But the path toward this treasure is not going to be that straightforward. It's going to be up and down, zigzags, it's all sorts of ways. And it's going to be dense, it's going to be tricky, entangled, but you will disentangle. You may feel discombobulated. You're going to find some friends along the way who are going to guide you, support you, and follow you. Walk side by side. I just heard fortune favors the brave. Making new friends. I don't think you see that coming. You're going to make new friends as you accept an invitation from the universe to go on an adventure. Rainbow aura quartz. Something, I think Mayan, rainbow Mayan, something came out in one of the piles. So I feel there's definitely a message in that pile for you. I think it's pile 2. Or healing, magic, universal light. Yeah, absolutely. Something magical that you don't see coming. Something magical. And it's a treasure. Maybe you're going to find a literal treasure or something that is considered a treasure, whether it's inside of you, around you, or somewhere. Something that is definitely very valuable and magical. Universal light will be shone upon it. There's a lot of healing in your auric field that you don't see coming. I'm going to read from the card now. It says, fused with titanium, the metal of power, rainbow aura quartz is amplified with enhanced healing properties. The stone is able to heal human energy fields by infusing the aura with rainbow fields of light. Rainbow aura quartz is a wonderful companion for astral projection, so maybe what you don't see coming is an astral projection session, an out-of-body experience, joining you in the beyond while keeping your physical self anchored. So new psychic experiences, out-of-body experiences, your soul astral projecting to learn, to discover, to see this treasure. So this is the magical experience. Colors have a healing quality in rainbow aura quartz and are able to match the tone to your aura's field, energy field, to repair and release blocks. So you will be repairing and releasing blocks through this astral projection, a magical treasure discovery. Living your life in color with this crystal is a must. I see wearing a lot of colors, being around colors, looking at different colors. We do see all colors of the rainbow here, will be very beneficial to you. Also, chromotherapy will be beneficial, like light therapy with colors. And I also see that if life has seemed dark, black and white, it's going to be more colorful. Thief. Ooh. Is someone going to steal something from you and you don't see that coming? Maybe your heart. Someone's going to steal your heart. Maybe you're going to steal someone's heart. If you're a masculine, you're going to steal someone's heart. If you're a feminine, there's a masculine that is going to steal your heart. So it sheds light on the potential wealth that within you that can never be stolen. That magical treasure that you're going to find is that wealth within you that can never be stolen. You're going to find something magical about yourself that you didn't realize. Okay, now what you don't see coming is someone is going to steal money from you. And someone may want to steal your creative idea or just your affection. That's cute. Okay, or you could focus on powers that you lack. No, I don't think that. Someone could steal money from you. Someone could steal a creative idea from you. But again, this is only if you don't change the energy now. If you're in that energy and you're thinking about that too much, it's time to change what you're manifesting, okay? But for most of you, I feel this is the other message. Unless you know you're manifesting being stolen from. Unless you're creating something and you're like, I hope they don't steal this from me. Well, guess what? If you think, I hope they don't steal this from me, the universe just listens to I hope, which means that you're not sure. And then they don't, which is don't, is void, is null, doesn't exist. The universe does not recognize words such as no, negative, negations. And so what they say is, what they're listening from you is, I hope they steal from me. So be careful. Okay? I know that my abundance is untouched. I know my prosperity is untouched. I know my creative projects and ideas are safe and untouched. Or if you don't want to say untouched, are safe. Okay? Something like that. Because untouched, again, is a negation of touched. Self-sabotage. Yeah, be careful of self-sabotage with what you're thinking. Another synchronicity. What I was just saying, the number 2 could be relevant. Be careful of shooting yourself in the foot by ruining a great idea, great progress by negative thinking and attracting the very thing that you don't want to attract. Okay, we have official person. Maybe someone wears a uniform or is in the army in some way, shape, or form, military connected. The number 22 could be relevant. 22 means you are on the right path. There's also something about a soulmate here who could have been or be in the army or in some form of military, the Navy, the Army, Air Force, Marine, or they just wear some kind of uniform and they have some kind of official or this is just the person who you will be with officially, or you will be the official person for something, maybe. Or maybe this is a person who's going to steal your heart, or you're this person here going to steal someone's heart. Careful with self-sabotage. Don't manifest anything you don't want by speaking negatively, okay? Sagittarius, the Voyager, you are being invited to go and to take the risk and go on that adventure, whether it involves long distance air travel, whether it involves accepting an opportunity to teach or to learn, high level spiritual pilgrimage or university. The universe is about to be very generous with you, but if you start thinking negatively, then you're going to start manifesting the reverse. So my advice here is if you want to manifest positively, always start with the positive affirmation saying, I am so grateful that the universe is such a good place. Okay? And then from there, it's going to be a lot easier to manifest the positive things that you do want to manifest. I hear take the adventure, or there will be air travel for you, or there will be an adventure that you go on. Some of you will be accepted into university as a teacher or a student, getting an opportunity here. There's a strike of luck coming your way. That opportunity that you were preparing for, and if you're not prepared, it's time to prepare, because the opportunity will come. I feel for most of you, you will be prepared. We got the cheetah, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries energy. Okay. Swift energy, moving fast, fast-moving energy. What is this fast-moving energy about? Achievement, masculine energy. Masculine energy is really coming strongly here. Could be you or someone coming toward you, traveling to see you, or you travel to see them. Or you're masculine and you travel swiftly somewhere, quickly, fast. And this is happening very quickly. Somewhere where the sun shines a lot. But again, I see this as your solar plexus and your sacral chakra being very strong, as well as your base chakra. So your foundation is very strong, your sense of self, sense of worth, your connection to your body, connection to your soul, your creations, being very productive and creative, being very self-sufficient, self-aware, self-confident, strong, brave. Fortune favors the brave. I do see you doing something very brave here. And I don't think you see yourself doing this, but you will. It's like right now you're gaining momentum. I do think you feel this coming. You feel this energy. And always, like, whenever you lose momentum, always remember why you started doing this in the first place. Don't change your motives for doing something, okay? I see that you will be reconnecting to your purpose if you lost yourself along the way. I see you achieving anything you put your mind to, and I feel this boundless energy coming from you. A sense of freedom, zest for life, feeling inspired. Knave of Pentacles, it's been a long time coming. This is something you started a while ago. Slow and steady is winning the race here. You're definitely headed towards solid, stable, long-lasting abundance and health. Seven of Cups, you may feel a little bit confused about where to start and what to do. I do see many options coming your way, and the difficult thing will be to choose, and you may want to bide your time and take some time to decide. I also see you are someone very resourceful, full of talents, skills, experiences that make you very solicited. Is that the word? Chosen, required. I don't know what the right word is, but I do see that you may have trouble deciding what to start with, where to start, what talent to use, what option to choose, that kind of thing. I see you a little bit daydreaming in fantasy land as well. Four of Cups. There's a lot happening behind the scenes while you're busy doing something else. Right now you could be feeling a little bit bogged down and weighed down by life, a little bit dissatisfied, yearning for something different, not really not really very happy about the options that are presented to you or that you're able to capitalize on. It could be that there are other options that would be offered to you, but you feel like you can't reach them. That is about to change with the wheel here. The energy is shifting. Whatever was stagnant will start moving faster. You're stepping out of you're closing a karmic cycle, stepping into your dharma by choosing to live life in your purpose. If you don't know what your life purpose is, you can find out with me. I do life purpose reports based on your natal tropical astrological chart. Information in the description box. My email is there in case you're interested. And I'll send you the list of my services. Change, big changes and shifts that are destined for you to be able to free yourself. Eight of Wands, move forward. And things are going to be happening so fast after maybe you've waited for so long and you really don't see this coming because you felt that you would never exit this phase. But you are, and it's going to happen a lot quicker than you think. King of Water, you could have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio in your chart. Your heart could be very connected to something, or there could be a masculine whose heart is very connected to you. They may not show it with their words or actions, but you feel it. It's definitely felt, especially with certain actions that they have and certain things they say. But the Empress, someone sees you. If you're feminine energy, someone sees you as everything and a bag of chips, everything they've ever wanted. If you're masculine, you're going to find your divine feminine, that person who's going to steal your heart and be everything you've ever wanted. Or you're this Empress and there's a masculine energy who's going to steal your heart. You could have Libra, Taurus in your chart, possibly. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Definitely you're headed toward abundance and progress in life. You're headed toward a phase in life where you get the prosperity, the support, the love, everything you need, really. The supplies. Queen of Fire. I'm seeing 3 people now. I can't unsee this. What is this? Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. What is this about 3 people? The Star. Okay, they say it's not important. You're going to get your wish fulfillment, whether or not they're 3 people. You're definitely shining, and you're definitely glowing, and you're definitely very, very attractive. You're attracting in support, inspiration. You're inspiring a lot of people. You will be a guiding light to many people. Tankard. Celebration, fun, and enjoyment is what you don't see coming. Beautiful. Wish fulfillment, healing, hope restored. The number 17 could be relevant. The number 8. Definitely stable prosperity is coming your way. Okay, Mice. Discord amongst family and friends. Maybe you don't see this coming, but there will be discord among family and friends. Maybe at a celebration where people are having fun and enjoying themselves. That is pretty typical, isn't it? And it could be 3 people involved in this. We see 3 people there, 3 people there, 3 mice. Just saying. Whatever this third-party situation is of interference of friends and family, I don't see this as a romantic partner interference. I see this more like friends and family interfering. You're still going to get your wish fulfillment. Adjustments may be required, or people may have to adjust to whatever reality this is that you're going to live in. Love life. We have boat. We saw the boat in pile 1. So there could be a message for you there. Receiving what you need in your love life. Progression, arriving, moving on, enclosure. feeling safe to love. Finally, or again, or for the first time maybe, opening your heart to giving and receiving the highest energy of it all. Yes, someone's going to steal your heart or something. You're getting a well-deserved reward in love for all those battles that you've been through. Win or lose for everyone you've argued with or who tried to come against you. I see something reciprocal, mutual, equal give and take, stable, balanced. Three of Wands, it says reach out. Maybe you're going to reach out, maybe someone's going to reach out, or maybe this is advice. There's a new passionate beginning, and that's your life in color. The synchronicities. There's a lot of passion coming through. Someone's going to reach out, you're going to reach out, we're going to see. Three of Swords, maybe you were dealing with a third-party situation or third-party interference in, and maybe there were arguments, discord that involved family and friends on both sides, or you both share, I don't know. Queen of Pentacles, 4 people on the table now. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Maybe you are a wife. King of Pentacles, I'm seeing a married couple here. Okay, and the 6 of Cups, a reconciliation. This is good energy. And the Chariot, yes. That's quite beautiful, actually. So I see a couple reconciling, or reconciling and getting married. There may be road travel involved here. The Chariot may be something about newlyweds. Definitely getting over a third-party interference. And choosing each other, being chosen, being official people, being each other's official person. If someone tried to steal, sabotage your connection, that was a genuine one, genuine love. Someone tried to interfere. They're not going to be able to. If you're meant to be together, you will. Because it's a sweet connection that you share. And you both want to move forward together. Your union is going to be very prosperous and stable. And there's a new beginning coming for 2 people who love each other. New Moon in Taurus, something to do with Taurus season here. Okay guys, that is your reading. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comment section. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. And I hope to see you soon. Bye, till next time.